Rachel! Coming out to LA, I mean, I knew I was gonna meet great musicians. California and meet great musicians, but I thought we were just gonna get together and just play and a whole bunch of killer musicians, but it surprised me.
Yeah, combination of everybody in this experience, from Miguel, Rodney, Marika, Lito, Victor, Rachel. Oh, Rachel.
I'm still trying to process that whole experience being with Rachel, because it still hasn't when she mentioned Rachel, I was just my heart just just feels I just fell in love with an individual who doesn't even know, doesn't know how I look or anything, but I fell in love with her.
Greg's favorite by Rachel. I don't know what Rachel's last name. And frankly, I don't want to know it because I just want to know you're just Rachel. Just Rachel.
Flowers.
You just need one name. That's it. Rachel Flowers. But I didn't hear that.
I was really looking forward to spending time with Bob because he really impressed me in January. I've never met someone who's who is that articulate and open. We could ask Bob about strategies, business-wise or financially or personally or musically, and he was very open to discussing all of those things. And you can tell that he's thinking about how to best deliver the information, and I think that's really sincere. We really value that. So I was really looking forward to spending just some genuine time and getting a bunch of questions out at him.
I got to use my new lessons, the lessons I got from my other jobs, which is when the work comes to work, that's it. That is the type of way. When it comes to music, the music is in a way is as creative and as open as we have to be. When it comes to crunch time, music is our profession. It's the way we make our money. It's the way we make our life. We build. I know we all build our lives around some aspect that we love, and think for me, music is definitely something I build my life around. I want to make it like a profession, something I can.
I just feel like the first day you spoke to me, and I was just like, whoa, okay, that's it. Winnie is you know, Winnie is who she is. And then the second day, you just kept giving me all these, you know, information. I'm just like, what? I'm learning and I'm growing every day, you know. And it's just learning how to make a story, you know, how to build your story. And usually musicians, we have this cliche things that we just write A section, B section, and that's it. But, you know, I really learned how to like write a story, you know, with music and express myself for real, not just technically writing a tune, but I'm expressing myself for real, you know.
I definitely would have been like, okay, I'm gonna write a tune. Here's some changes, you know.
It's not really specific.
Yeah.
You know, I have this thing.
This mood in mind.
This mood in mind. Like just seeing everyone try new things. You know, at school, I go to Berkeley and you know, they give us a few things to try, and it's amazing. But like when he pushes you to another level, and I've never been really pushed like that.
Like kind of going off in different paths and then coming back together. Like when we come back together, we're not the same.
That's
You guys grown.
That's
with
so
your-
true.
with your
Oh my God.
journeys.
Between the first one and this one, just the different stuff that's been on my mind, and you know, you're bouncing different ideas off each other, but there's like a 6-month gap every time, and then just seeing what different people are dealing with musically and personally when you see each other again. There's something really crazy about dealing with each other's original music. There is a personal pressure. I understand why Rachel got upset at that point, because it's like not just notes, you know. It's totally, this person is in front of me, I'm playing his tune, and he wants something from me, and either I'm going to give it to him or I'm not. And it's the moment of truth, you know. It's crazy.
Definitely learn how to serve the music. Oh, I also want to say I'm sorry. I made her cry. I made her cry. Yeah, I think we had a. Was it we were playing your tune?
Oh.
Yeah, we were playing Marika's tune, and I don't know, the tempo. The tempo went up, sped up, and she was. I guess I heard at one point she was trying to slow us down, and I was just like, what do I do? Like, it's the push and pull. Like, the band is somewhere, and she wants to be somewhere. And after we played that song, she walked away from the piano and she cried, you know, and that really just touched me. Like, someone who can't even see our music, but who wants to take it so serious, you know. She's
That's
church.
what I meant. She's super genuine. She knew what I wanted from rehearsals, because I had been really stubborn about certain parts of that composition.
Yeah.
And even after rehearsal one night, she asked me if she could play well enough for me. You know, I was like, girl, take a breather. It's okay. Rehearsal's over. Like, you know, while we're in the think tank, like, yeah, get in there. But now, you know,
Rachel.
yeah, let's. For all the other mission jazzes, I prepared music ahead of time and brought it, and I was hoping that I could write something while I was here. And that was just a goal of mine, because there's like a certain environment, everybody's together, there's creative energy going on, as hippie-ish as that sounds, but everybody is kind of processing the information individually and collectively, and there's a buzz around that. And I wanted to produce something while I was surrounded by that and see how it went. Iris has surprised me because we went to the Getty in LA and I saw the piece, and to have an idea go from this painting being in my life to having a piece about it within just a few days was crazy. I don't usually digest that fast and produce something, you know. Normally I sit on something and my little Marika is like, it's bad idea. For like a few weeks, you know, and then I'm like, and then I do it, but I didn't have time for that. So, you know, I just needed to process that really quickly. And I also wrote it about the history of the piece, which was crazy because it was just whatever's in my head is going on this piece of paper right now. And that was really risky for me, you know. I really expected the first one to be like complete. Hey girl. I don't want to tell you what to write, but
this is what you need to write.
Yeah. And I had to put my ego and my feelings and my fears about the piece aside to just give her the information and see what she would do with it. And she's beautiful, so it's fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna reach over you to quit piano. You don't have to move, so.
This is one of my pieces. This one I sent to, actually my mom sent me a lot of, we decided I wanted to record some music fragments and send them to this musician from a progressive rock band from Emerson, Lake and Palmer. His name is Greg Lake, and he liked this excerpt that I played. I played for him, and so I called it Greg's Favorite.
I don't know if you guys are gonna say that, but I definitely learned, like, you know, writing and doing that whole storytelling thing, especially with putting the title first, you know, that definitely helped me, you know, to learn how to serve the music. And I know musicians, we like to write tunes and then look for a title. Yeah. But I definitely learned how to write the name of the title and serve that title, you know, only write to serve that title.
We all got the charts 2 days before.
I know Art Blakey used to say, intensity, intensity, intensity. Yeah. I always heard that, you know, Bradford talks about it, and Ralph Peterson talks about it, but man, I never knew what it felt like, you know, just get into a room and just like have to teach a blind girl how to, you know, read 15 tunes, you know, how to play 15 tunes by ear. And then we have to learn, because Bob, oh yeah, especially working with Bob, like he was like, no music, you know. And we got to learn all these originals. I mean,
I'm gonna hand you over to Vincent, who's gonna tell you about this next song. Victor. I said, so I said Victor. No, I said Vincent. I just met this guy 18 hours ago.
that was really intense. 2 days of just like firing work, you know. It pushed me.
It pushed everybody.
But that's so real.
Yeah,
Like when you're
yeah,
on
yeah.
your first real gig,
Yeah.
it's like, here are 20 tunes, no rehearsals, see you at the gig.
Exactly.
You know, that's real. Badly, it's not like Berkeley, oh, the rehearsal went badly, okay, peace, going home, see you guys at the next hit. It's like, okay, peace, going to the kitchen, see you in 30 seconds. You know?
We're gonna deal with this,
Yeah.
these problems outside.
Yeah, and there's no like escaping, and you really have to go in and be like, all right, what didn't go well?
Yeah.
Okay, we're about to play again in like an hour. I guess, yeah, I just felt forced not to walk away from anything, you know, from the rehearsal room or musically dealing
There was
with
a
the
lot of
story
times where
structure.
we each were like, I just want to walk away from this one.
But you
Yeah.
can't.
But you can't.
It's crazy.
I was just like thinking, like, you know, what's gonna happen, and waiting for Lito and the Rachel, the blind girl to come. I was just like, man, what are we gonna do? She's not gonna be able to read my music. Like, I wrote all these things, and just that song just explains, you know, everything about Mission Jazz. It's like, we're all right, you know, everything's okay, you know. And Juju is my mom's nickname. She's gonna hate me for that, but Juju's beautiful kindness, and that's pretty much, you know, it's her, but it's really what I'm having here. It's a whole bunch of kind people, all in a room, you know, and we're very professional with our personality when we don't want to be in a room, but we stay in there. Stick with the struggle, you know.
Because the struggle's real.
Because the struggle is real, you know. I'm not wearing any socks. The struggle. Thank you, Caesar. Caesar Lopez gave me these shoes.
I felt like Rock Gibraltar just came.
I just didn't feel like wearing socks. I just wish I